bullseye. Today we're back out here working on the zip line, and hopefully we'll get it wrapped up. The -4-degree winter weather has gone and left us with a big muddy mess, but it's a nice about 60 degrees today. Let's take a look where we're at here. So I got that large tree down out of the way. I did, just for fun, try to tighten up the turnbuckle, and there's still a ton of play in this. So like I thought, I'm gonna have to go ahead and winch and pull this as tight as possible, and then I can tighten the turnbuckle and get it guitar string tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the tension back off the turnbuckle so that I can do that. You can see just this one side tightened up when I was turning it, because there's so much play in it that this side of the line is just rotating, twisting. I'm gonna be working a little slow today. I got some stitches in my thumb. All right, almost there. I'll go this way. Lefty loosey, except that these are opposite threads. All right, I'm gonna get it like almost all the way off. Maybe not, I don't want it to pull apart. That's probably safe. And I think while I'm at it, while I have all this slack in the line, I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up the tree here a little further. Hopefully it'll stay. I'm, again, out here working by myself, so I might have to nail it, tack it up or something. We'll see. That looks pretty good. Let's go for a little ride. So I put it in 4-wheel drive to lock up the wheels. That way when I pull on the winch, it's going to have to fight all 4 of these wheels turning that CVT. We'll put our winch in free spool. Semi-free. That's good. I'm going to go put it back out of free spool. Simple little click. That'd be nice if there was a remote control for that. There's our prusik knot. And I'm going to take as much of the slack out of the winch right up front before I start putting it back on the spool. That way we don't have a bunch of loosey-goosey stuff on the spool. That's not good for a winch. So since that prusik knot slides easily, I just slid it out here as far as I can. It's more of a reaching issue than a tension issue right now, but this thing's pretty high off the ground. So we are good to start. And go ahead back around and start winching this thing in. Now I have not taking those little wire nuts off of the wire rope because it is fastened around the tree right now. So I'm just going to get it tight, and then I'm going to take those off. So another thing I like to do is run the engine of the vehicle that's winching while I'm operating the winch. That way I don't drain the battery down to nothing, because that winch takes a lot of electricity. Okay, let me go take a look here. How much tension is on the loop that goes around the tree? Actually, there's not much at all there, so go ahead and take it off, I guess. So I'm going to see if I can get by not taking these off the whole way, just cracking them loose a bit, and then I'm going to pull the tag end of the wire rope around while the winch is pulling this end for me, so I can get it, like I said, guitar string tight. Hopefully that makes sense. Just crack them. Just slide them? No, not really. They're really binding up with that jacket on them. They have like a PVC or some kind of jacket. I'm gonna have to take them all the way off though. And now we'll winch it in a little bit more. Whoop, something slipped. What do we think that pop was? My prusik knot? Oh, the jacket came off that thing. Oh, wow. Interesting. It pulled that rubberized jacket off the outside of it. So, I don't know, maybe that'll work to my advantage, give me some more friction, and I can pull it tighter. I'm gonna try that. It is a lot of back and forth. Do a little winching, go check tension, go inspect everything. Yeah, that jacket's actually sliding down more and more. That's tight though. I'm gonna try it. So I've got all this slack here since my winch cable is pulling further up the line there. So see, now I can pull this, and I don't have to fight the whole thing, just this little length here that's not being pulled by the winch. I'll walk the tag end around this way. Super tight. All right, let's head up the hill and see how tight I can get it with the turnbuckles. It's decent. Still too much sag right here.
So I don't know if that was really a fair test. I wasn't really holding on too well with my thumb with my stitches. I think it might work a little bit better if you try to lift your legs up off the ground. Um, Maybe get a second trolley and kind of go down like Superman or feet first, but have something to hold on to with your arms and something to hold your feet up. So I'm going to call it good as is. On to the next project. So if you enjoy these videos, if you like watching me fumble through things, trial and error, and eventually get things figured out, or if maybe you did learn something from watching me, please consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, give me some comments, let me know what kind of things you'd like to see more of. We do have the farm and shooting range out there and the animals. Um, do some videos working on vehicles. Kind of the theme of this channel is doing more with less. I don't have all kinds of fancy tools and heavy equipment and budget for all this stuff. So I try to get things done with what I have available. Alright, well that wraps it up. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.